on, guys? We're almost home from work. Just wanted to show you guys an in-cab view of the first gen. She steers super straight ever since I got that alignment, these new tires and the bushings on the tie rods done. She's been steering very straight. Pretty much a brand new front end on this truck now. Gotta figure out these windows, because like if I hold that steady, you can't really hear any wind noise. But yeah, it's Pro gauges, in-cab view. Just wanted to show you guys while I'm driving. She runs like a freaking clock. But there is one issue with it that this video is going to be about, and that is down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But the freaking shop towel I have down there, because my boots are getting soaked from coolant, and I don't know why or where the coolant is coming from, but we'll talk about it more once we get to the house. Just wanted to show you guys the tachometer, the gauges, everything. Still a little small turbo noise for you guys that haven't heard this badass pusher intake with this Turbo Lab of America turbo or built turbo. It's slightly bigger than an HX40. It's a HX35 with a Steed Speed T3. I don't know if you guys can hear that at all. Guy on the John Deere waving. Freaking turbo sounds sick in person. I don't know how good you guys are gonna be able to hear it, but we'll go down. Hopefully you guys can freaking hear that. And hopefully this audio and video is turning out pretty decent. Just recording on the old iPhone here. Second gen looking purty. Got a ton of offers on it today. Some that I might take, I'd be willing to take. So we'll see how that goes with the second gen. If you missed that update video, make sure you check out the last video to get updated on that. Because we are taking offers currently on the second gen, so we can get into a fourth gen because the family is expanding. And I don't have enough room for 2 car seats in the second gen, unfortunately. But I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I get undressed, and we'll talk about this coolant issue. It's freaking soaked rag, brand new shop rag that I had laying back here. You see even my pedals soaked. Freaking boots are soaked. I gotta clean up my boots now, but catch up with you guys here in a minute. What is going on, guys? I hope y'all are having a great day, and man, my luck just keeps getting better this week. Stuff keeps breaking, man. If y'all checked out last video, you know that my wheel hub assembly on the second gen is currently bad, and you know we're waiting on the parts from Rock Auto. I went ahead and took off the lug nut cap on this side because I thought I was gonna, you know, just go to O'Reilly's that night and just fix it that night, and then I said, you know what? I'm thinking about selling the truck. I want the best parts to go on it, so we're waiting on the Moog parts to get here from Rock Auto. So I went ahead. No sense in putting the lug cap back on. It's in the truck right now. Won't be driving it. But anyway, point is, my luck has been fantastic this week, and it just keeps on keeping on. So I'll show you guys what I've seen so far. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of this tonight. But if not, I would like your guys' feedback. So you can see, obviously, it's like a puddle of freaking coolant at my feet. So far, I've narrowed it down. It's coming from under the center console. So it looks like an 8mm nut right there, and 2 more on that side, and I'm sure there's probably 70,000 in some weird spots that I'm probably gonna have to get to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that off and see where that gets me. Where we don't have too much sunlight left. You can see sun is going down, so probably next clip we're not gonna have too much sunlight out here. Hopefully we have a little bit, but as soon as I get this snatched off, try and see where this is coming from. Upon further investigation, it is indeed coming from the heater core. Who would have guessed it? You can see in there, I don't know if you can or not, but puddle of coolant. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There you go. You guys can kind of see it in there where the puddle is. Brand new heater core. You can see the heater core, how it's brand new. The original owner bypassed it, so I figured, and the heat wasn't working, so I figured, you know what, I'll just replace the heater core, which I did on the initial tear apart and tear down of the truck because winter was approaching and I didn't want to have to deal with it. So, you know, I just replaced the heater core and went ahead and went to, I think I picked it up at like Advanced or something, the automotive hose, and reconnected my hoses so the coolant would run through and, you know, we'd get heat or whatever. After it cools down a little bit, of course, probably just gonna bypass it again and just connect it straight back, because it's definitely coming from the heater core. Not sure why, not sure what the problem is. If you guys possibly know what the problem is, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I read every single comment, so I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you could point me in the right direction. But yeah, the fueling, it started up hard after work too, so I'm thinking it's starving for fuel. We got oil pressure, of course, brand new red top Optima on here. We got a brand new Power Master alternator, and so it's not a charging issue. Thinking it's a fuel issue, which you guys know we already have the solution for. Not going to get too close, I don't want you guys to know the brands yet, but the lift pump and the diesel sump, we got to get on this truck as soon as possible. Once we get the second gen done, we'll start daily driving the second gen a little bit. And God, I haven't even freaking washed the truck since it's been painted, and it's still like a freaking mirror. God, that paint looks beautiful. But anyway, the freaking first gen, what was I saying? God, the freaking second gen made me lose my train of thought. But whenever the first gen is my daily, is what I was trying to say. Because I don't like rushing project, because you're never going to get the same result. You're never going to get great results if you rush it, and I don't want to rush putting a lift pump and a diesel sump on. That's not something I want to mess with. Fuel, you definitely don't want to mess that up. So whenever the first gen is in our daily driver and we get to daily driving, we had some pretty good offers. Some people are saying, you know, people just talk and they're like, oh yeah, I'll bring you the money this weekend kind of thing. So we may run into that. A couple people are saying they'll have the money by this weekend. Of course, I'm not going to give the truck to them until I go ahead and replace, you know, I got Moog ball joints, Moog wheel hub assemblies, and a new Ray Busto brake pad. So as soon as that's done and safe to drive, then I'll be safe or good to go with selling the truck. So as soon as we get that done, we'll be good to go ahead and sell the second gen. But until then, you know, if nobody shows up with the money and they're just all talk, then we're going to start daily driving the second gen. Until it cools down, go ahead and close that up. Probably come out here in a couple hours so I don't get burned my freaking hands off. Get my cell phone, and I think that was it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. I'm not going to have you wait around and wait for the truck to cool down. You guys can probably guess what I'm going to do. Just wait for it to cool down, bypass it real quick. Then she's going to be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and end out this video here. It's going to be dark later on anyway. But I appreciate you guys staying to the end of this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like down below. Just want to let you guys know that my luck just keeps continuing. But I appreciate the support on the last video. A lot of you guys understood, you know, the decision that has to be made for the betterment of my family. You guys thankfully understood that and weren't that bad. So stay tuned for the Duck It merchandise that is going to be dropped here within the next couple weeks, hopefully even sooner than that. And as always, guys, don't forget Jason's information down in the description below. Amsoil products at dealer prices. If you're ready for an oil change, transmission flush, any kind of fluids, differential change, make sure you change those front diffs, because a lot of people forget about them. I know that my truck was forgotten about, and when I changed it, it looked disgusting. So make sure you guys are checking that out. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below, and we'll see you in the next one.